Okay, it would seem we are live here. Whether or not this really works as a live stream, it's not really meant to be fully a live stream. It's also meant to be explanation video. Since the last video I uploaded was like on the 27th of January this year. So uh I have a bit of explaining to do for Blue Diamond Filmmakers, and normally I would set up my camera and everything and record this like I usually do, but this time I've decided just to use my camera and everything uh, on my uh, on my computer. Um, well, long story short, we just got super busy. We didn't end up filming a single thing that was one of our projects this year. We've got comments coming in on the chat. Yeah, what happened? Did you film Rough Justice? No, we haven't. It was not a good year. This is the first year in which we haven't really filmed anything. Apart from the um uh, cameos. I did a couple of things. I did a thing for like one Thomas Lund 6 and stuff like that. Outside of that, some cameo stuff. Really nothing. We didn't do anything for Blue Diamond. We were set to early this year. We had everything pretty much all set for the Lost Scene 5, and then uh we had a couple of actors saying they were not ready for filming, they weren't ready, and then we just started getting delayed and delayed, and then school started to pile up, and yeah, it just never got off the ground. um I did help another filmmaker, Brandy King, film her student final short film that she was working on called Boom. She'll be uploading on her channel and everything, and yeah, that outside of that, I didn't really do any filming. Yeah, we haven't had a year like this. This is the first this is the third year we've had since we started Blue Diamond where we haven't had a movie come out. 2007, we filmed all of The Price of Loyalty with the exception of a couple of scenes in 2007, but the film didn't come out in 2008. And after that, yeah, only 2009 didn't have a film. Um yeah, in 2009 we had um just filming Shot of Revenge. That was 10 years ago. And ever since then, there's always been at least one project. 2017 was a small year as well, since we just finished up the summer project I had filmed in summer 2016. And I released in like April. And that's all I did in 2017 as well. 2018 was a bigger year, but that's because we had a few projects left over. Really, it's been since 2016 we've been struggling to get projects off the ground. Now, and then of course this semester got crazy busy as well. This the end of this year, just so many projects I have not been able to work on. Everything kind of started piling up. The semester was a lot busier than I thought it would be. But and then life events just happened. I will tell you all now, since I of course announced on Facebook and everything. In Thanksgiving, on Thanksgiving, the filmmaker I was talking about, Brandy King, I proposed to her. We are engaged and we will be getting married in the middle of 2020. So that's going on. So, life just kind of jumps in and gets a little crazy. But we do intend to try to at least do as much as we can. Phase 3 might be extended out to 2021. So there's that. So that's a good thing. Really are going to work our butts off to get The Lost Scene 5 finished, because that's the one kind of really necessary film that we must get done, because it's part of an ongoing series. There's important stuff for it for the Legend cinematic universe, as well as just concluding the story. The Lost Scene 6 is a bit of an epilogue, so I will want to do it. It's good for the post Legends stories. But if for some reason we weren't able to make it, it wouldn't break like the series, like we left on a cliffhanger or anything like that. Wouldn't do that. Same with the final cut. I want to make the filmmaker stories a trilogy, with the Computer Network, the Real Business, and then the final cut. But if not, it doesn't really ruin anything. So if I have to cut that film, I'm still working on rewriting that film. So yeah, there is that. Um, I guess that leaves the last two projects I've really been waiting to work on, and that is Rough Justice. Now, Rough Justice has been going through a bit of an interesting idea. I haven't solidified it, but it's looking like we may not do it as a movie. It might be done more as a mini series slash series. Honestly, I won't lie, I'm being a bit inspired by after watching The Mandalorian, the new Star Wars show. I was like, if we did Rough Justice like this series, might work better because there's a lot of stories I want to tell, but I'm like, I don't know if I can extend them out to like film length, but if I extend, and have certain plot threads go throughout the story from the main storyline of the film, what was going to be in the film, it might work better. So we might be looking to make it um, a mini series or even full on series. That way we can also end it at certain points and not feel like, oh, if we don't continue the story, we've screwed up. We can actually get it all filmed, and there might be varying lengths episode wise. So we might do that. That's something I need to talk with Micah a lot more about, and we can start writing episodes. That way, everyone can also write stories. We can, allow the writers a little more room to write episodes, so we can get more stories told that way. So Rough Justice might turn into a series instead of being a film. And then there's Death is Forever, and I really, really want to do that one. I'm not sure when it's going to start filming, but really got to hammer that script and get it done because I really, really want to get Death is Forever done. All those films, all five of those films, I really want to do. And I'm not trying to think of any other projects beyond these five. Right now, it's just these five. I want to concentrate on that. I do have another mini short project I don't really want to talk about right now because I'm not sure if it's going to get made, but that's more of a mini project. We'll see. Maybe something this summer. It'd be nice, but we'll see. But other than that, those five main projects are still what I want to do. We got a comment here, DEP Films. Happy New Year, Tom. Happy New Year. I just wish we had done more because literally Budam did nothing this year. We literally just ended up being just stuck. I need to get kind of light a fire under the butts of all the people involved in Blue Diamond still, get them back in gear because, like, hey, we need to do this. It's been a lot harder to film movies in the last few years than it used to be. It really has been. So that's really what's been going on. That's really what's happened. So, you know, school, trying to finish up my this bachelor's degree. I to finish up in May. Then, of course, getting engaged. So I really just had a lot on my plate, and really, really want to get these films made. Looking forward to what's in store for the new decade, 2020. Yeah, uh, we're looking forward to seeing what we can do. Uh, Izzy Fields, really like the new hair, Tom. Yeah, I might be getting it cut again, cut down short, and maybe let it grow, and then let it grow again. Let it grow out again because it's starting to get a little longer than I like. Um, but we'll see where that goes. I don't think of anything else Oh, scripts. So for those of you who know what scripts I'm writing, the people that have commissioned scripts, I know some of them they commissioned scripts a long time ago. I am working to get those done. I really do want to get those done. It's just been so much. I've let things pile too big and it's starting to get a little overwhelming. So I promise I will get this stuff done for you guys because I really do want to fulfill what I mean, I promised. I was like, yes, I will do this job. And but I also really want quality work. I don't want to just rush it. So for those of you who know what scripts you're trying to get done, I've got those scripts. I know about those scripts. I haven't forgotten. It's just taking me a bit. So I'm going to try to work in the next few um, weeks here before school starts up again to try to get as much stuff as I can get done. Really trying to work on get us ready for filming for The Lost Scene 5, Retribution, and getting those scripts done. Those are going to be like my priorities. And then after that, we'll see what projects I need to prioritize and what ones we can get done. Um, so that's important for us. Yeah, it's. I really wish I could have done more for you guys this year. I really feel like I let everyone down because we promised, like 3 films were supposed to come out this year: Lost Scene 5, Final Cut, and The Lost Scene 6. And then we were supposed to already have been filming Rough Justice. We should have been already wrapping up filming right now and starting filming next month. We were supposed to start filming That's Forever. But things change. Very unproductive year. Yeah, the most unproductive year for Blue Diamond, which is a real shame. But the Legends. We are getting back to working on that. We've already had one post Legends film actually come out because originally the Legends was supposed to come out this year. So Thomas Lynn's Six, The Knights of Mortis was supposed to come out at the afterwards, but in the end it kind of all got all muddled. Uh yeah. We got one. Best of luck, Tom. Happy New Year from Cal Volk. Congratulations on your engagement. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We really are gonna. I'm really gonna try to work my butt off to get some of this stuff done because I'm like, okay, we need to just get this done. Especially The Lost Scene 5. That film has been in development hell for 8. It's coming up on 8 years. It's like, okay, we need to get this done, like now. This is ridiculous. It's just, it's crazy. Um, so yeah, just looking here at the analytics just real quick. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get the Legends done. Hopefully next couple of months. Hopefully March. To have most of it done. Not sure when it will come out. It depends on how long it takes us to do all the sound effects stuff. But I hope to have the script finished in January, and then we can do all the voice recordings in February, and then in maybe like March or April or something, or May at the latest, we can actually get it out. And then everyone works on like the post Legends. We got a lot of stuff going on in the Legends cinematic universe. It's going to keep going. It looks like it's not really going to slow down. I was wondering, how much it was going to slow down after the Legends came out, but it looks like everyone's going to be picking back up. We're starting a new era. Yeah, and of course there'll still be some films that'll be prequels. They'll be set during the Legends era, which is from the first Philip Krieg film all the way to the Legends, the actual Legends movie, and then there'll be films afterwards. So there's that. Ash Fisher, 1993. Hello there, General Kenobi. You are a bold one. Thanks. Thanks for that. Yeah. So that's the thing. So that's my objectives list. I actually do have a nice objectives list. I'm really gonna be working hard, especially starting tomorrow with New Year's. Get those scripts finished. The ones that I needed. I promised some of my people to get the script finished. Get the Legends script finished. Get the Lost Scene 5 underway. Start getting the filming, all that good stuff. Start figuring out if where the Final Cut and the Lost Scene 6 are going to fit in. Get Rough Justice in a good spot where if we're gonna do it like a series like The Mandalorian, or still do it as a movie. Get that all confirmed. I need to meet up with Micah soon and really hammer out all this stuff. Just hammer out our game plan. Um, and then uh, get get Death is Forever underway as well, because I really want that to be kind of this big finale of this phase. And you never know, maybe there'll be a phase 4 one day, or just later on. Maybe, if me and Brandy move somewhere, or we stay, wherever we end up, we'll still maybe try to make films. I mean, as I was mentioning, she's also a filmmaker, so it kind of works out good for us. So she'll be helping out with some of the projects, hopefully, if we get a chance, if she's got time. We also got The Lost Scene 5 is on my hype list. It's really on my hype list. It's the one that has to get done. 2012, The Lost Scene 3, the end of The Lost Scene 3. Retribution was planned in 2012. It was supposed to come out 2013 was the original date. And now here we are in 2020. And we still haven't gotten this film done. It's like, God almighty. We gotta finish up this story. And Death is Forever sounds amazing too. Yes, I'm really pumped to do that one. Not sure if the new Bond movie, No Time to Die, hasn't stolen some of my ideas. There's a couple of moments in there. I'm like, I really hope they don't go where I think they might go, because then people will be like, well, you're just copying what they did. And it's like, no, I came up with these ideas long before they did. Well, at least long before they showed this movie. Um, and I have people who could attest to that. Be like, yeah, he told us about these ideas. So we'll see where they go with that. I don't want to make this video too long, but that's the plan. Get in, get it done. If anyone has any questions, I'm gonna open it up for a couple minutes here. Um, while I wrap this up, for any questions or comments or anything, go ahead and make it now. And of course, if you're watching this video after it's been done the live, you can also comment down below, and I'll answer your questions there too. Um, looking back on the 2010 to 2020, just looking back at, the decade, as they call it, even though I personally always start with one. So technically, I think 2001, 2011 to 2020 is that decade, and then 2021. But, people like to start with zero. So, oh well. But looking back then, I mean, seriously, 10 years ago, where we were 10 years ago was trying to get the Shah Revenge finished. All the filming had been done. We were just in the middle of post production, trying to get a good release date. I think this was around the time I had given up on posting a release date until we had the final trailer, until I had the entire film finished. I wasn't gonna post a release date. There were no trailers for a while. There had been all the spots and everything. That's where I had been. That's where I was at 10 years ago with this. It's just like, here we are now, 10 years later, and I'm just trying to get some of the other projects done. Uh, it was a good year. I mean, it was a good, not year, a good decade of films, because, I mean, we had everything else. The Lost Scene series started. Survivor, we did that whole series. We actually finished that. It's one of the few things we actually finished. Um, Martial Law, we did that trilogy. Um, all my class projects, did all that. Um, yeah, I'll share Boom, Brandy's film, whenever she's got it finished in a way. She hasn't quite finished tweaking it. She did have her film showcase. They showed it at her school, but she wants to tweak it some more before she posts it on YouTube. It's the pilot episode for a series called Boom. It's a superhero series. So I will definitely try to promote that on this channel as well when we get a chance. I mean, we're up to 4,000 subscribers, so anyone who's subscribed to us over the past, I guess now, since the channel's been up for almost 12 years, thank you a lot. It means a lot to us. Sorry this year was so empty of videos, but So, any last questions, comments? Post them up real quick. I'm about to go ahead and log off here. Um, that's the plan. We're gonna get it done. I'm gonna start working on all this scripts and try to get the Lost Scene 5 filming. Hopefully by the end of the January. Try to get it filmed and just go from there. And hopefully, if I can get the momentum going and the ball rolling, it'll just flow and we'll be in good shape. But until then, uh, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for waiting patiently for these projects. And this is Tom Smith of Blue Diamond Filmmakers. Wishing you all a happy new year. And let's see what 2020 has to bring. And I will see you all in the next video, which hopefully will come sooner than this video did from the last one I made. And take care, everyone. And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to comment below. Oh, we got one more comment here. I like the style, bro. Tim Dalton looks. That's what I've been wondering. Keeping the hair a little bit longer, trying to go for a little more of the Timothy Dalton hair when I do Bond. Still haven't figured out quite what I want to do with my look with that. So I'm probably getting, like I said earlier, I'll probably be getting it cut soon, but then I'll let it grow out again. So it might be a little bit shorter for a while. Yeah, things change, and then just got to figure out to go from there. So yeah, thanks for that comment. See you all later. Yeah, and as I was saying, feel free leave a comment down below in the comment section. Just ask me any question. I will just type it out to you and answer any questions you have for us. And good luck to everyone else that's filming stuff. I look forward to everyone else's projects, and I'll see you all in 2020. Goodbye.